Spring is on the way here in the Cumberland Valley, and that brings to mind home projects. And if you have any kind of home project on your horizon, whether it's big or small, then Hagerstown Community College is the place to be for the 40th Home Builders Association of Washington County Home Show. I'm Mark Keller for Antietam Broadband, and welcome to our 2025 Home Show Showcase. In just a moment, we're going to go a little deeper inside the ARC here at Hagerstown Community College and give you a glimpse of some of the businesses on hand here who want to help you bring your home project to fruition. There are hundreds of vendors inside the ARC here today, whether you're looking for landscaping, heating and air conditioning, concrete paving, decks, roofing, siding, outbuildings, just about anything you can think of. There are people here who want to help you with your home project. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go a little bit further inside the ARC and take a look around. All right, we're here with Al from Renew It All. Al, good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Give us a little bit of a recap. I mean, we talk to you just about every year, but your business is one that's evolved over the years. Give us a little bit of that evolution.
Sure, we've started business about 28 years ago, one-man operation. I was doing bathtubs and countertops at that point, and we've evolved into doing nothing but concrete coatings. 28 years later, here we are. We've got a large crew. We coated about 128,000 square feet last year. And it's been a very successful journey for us.
Tell us about the coatings. What goes into the coatings? And I know there's a wide range of things that you can do with those coatings.
Absolutely. We can coat everything from a garage floor to a basement, a pool deck, porches, sidewalks. And the coatings that we use are highly specialized. They're low VOC. They're code compliant to every state in the United States. So the smells are gotten a lot better. They're low odor. So we can do a lot of residential stuff without having issues, worrying about headaches and people having asthma issues. The coatings themselves are industrial strength. They're quick drying, so we can get in and out in a day, do a garage floor for you, make it look like a whole new area. And we do everything from flake systems to a grind and clear, give you the industrial look, to our metallic epoxies.
You think of a concrete floor, you kind of think of this gray field, but you can do anything with that gray field, can't you?
Oh, absolutely. We have about 150 colors actually available, but we customize a lot of work too. We take some of our colors, we add color, we take colors out, and it's almost like an unlimited palette. And I always like to tell people, give us artistic license and we can make you happy.
You can do a lot indoors and outdoors, correct?
Absolutely. The coatings that we have UV stability to them, so they're not going to fade or turn yellow like epoxies do. The coatings we use are a polyurea base, which is the same thing as like a truck bed liner, like Line-X. And our top coat is a polyaspartic, which is 4 times harder than an epoxy. We can give you slip-resistant coatings. We can give you a lot of traction coatings. We've done some pool houses, some bathrooms, at campgrounds, stuff like that, and very, very little issues with anything at all.
You mentioned, I think, the flaking that you can do in the coatings as well.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about those.
Sure. And the process, we grind the floor. Everything is dependent on your prep. So the grinding is the essential. The base coat is usually either tan or gray, and then we put whatever color flakes you want on it. It's 100% coverage. Typical garage floor will take about 80 pounds of flakes to cover it. We'll reclaim a little bit of that, but then I want a lot on there for body, and then we'll put our top coat on it. Typical garage will take 6 to 8 hours to do. You can walk on it in 4 to 6 hours, drive on it in 24 hours.
I know with from talking with you in the past about the outdoors, it's very safe as well. They're very you make those very safe.
Yeah, we can put 2 different types of added slip-resistant tractions in it. One goes in the top coat. It's a little finer. The other is actually a clear sand. It's in there. You don't know it. So we can make, for the elderly, we can make a lot of their porches and garages that we can give them traction, so they don't have to worry about coming out and slipping in a little bit of snow, or we try to do everything we can to make it right for our customers, make it as safe as possible.
I'm sure this time of year, as spring's on its way, things are starting to pick up for you. You're getting a little bit busy, and so tell us how. I'm interested in getting an estimate. What's the process I need to go through to get you to come out, give me an estimate, and get the work started?
Sure. You can find us on the web, renewitalinc.com, or on our Facebook page, Renew It All. Contact us by either one of those, and usually it's either myself or my best guy, Josh. We'll get back in touch with you, set an appointment up, bring our samples out, do a measurement, talk to you, give you all the details, do an estimate on the spot for you, and then wait and see what happens with the weather.
All right. Al, thanks a bunch. Appreciate it. Al from Renew It All.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
We're here with Austin and Taylor from Groves Property Services. Austin, give us a little bit of background on your business, how long you've been in business, what kind of services you provide.
We've been keeping your exterior clean since 2019. We offer exterior cleaning, pressure washing, and soft washing from your walkways all the way to your roof.
See behind you here the before and after of your services, and you often hear homeowners talk about pressure washing or power washing, siding or something like that, but you use a little bit of a different approach as well with the soft wash, correct?
Yes, sir. Yep. So we offer low pressure washing, which uses our cleaning solution to wash your home rather than pressure. It keeps your siding without getting damaged, and also keeps your roof from being damaged.
You mentioned concrete, you mentioned roofing, so the process not just limited to just sort of the exterior walls, but what other kind of surfaces, what other kind of things do you do exterior?
We do paver restoration, so we take the sand out, wash the sand out, put new sand in, and then seal your pavers. We do concrete sealing and all walkways and any kind of exterior surfaces we can clean.
So what are some of the benefits of doing the soft wash on the exterior of a house? It's not just for the look, right? It's sort of prolongs it extends the life of the siding and the roof and everything else, right?
Yeah, so a lot of it is aesthetic, but a lot of it is also insurance companies now are requiring a lot of people to wash their roofs because they are getting dirty. And then we also do wood cleaning, which will help keep your wood from being slippery and your surfaces from being slippery that you walk on. So there is a lot of other aspects to it rather than just the looks.
Where are you located, and what how wide of an area do you serve?
We're located in Smithsburg, Maryland, and we serve pretty much the tri-state area: Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Maryland.
Okay. For somebody who's interested in your services, what's kind of the process of getting in touch with you, getting an estimate, and getting the process started?
Yeah, they can call us at 301-992-2293, or they can look us up online at groveservices.com.
Okay. Austin and Taylor from Groves Property Services, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here with Bev, Angela, and Stephen from Saunders Tax and Accounting. Bev, give us a little bit of background on your business, how long you've been in business, where you're located, and what type of services you provide.
Great. So Saunders Tax and Accounting has been around 40 years in the Washington County area. We are located on Crestwood Drive off Pennsylvania Avenue, and we focus on individuals and business owners for their tax preparation needs and tax planning, and then just business accounting, payroll, those types of services.
This time of year, we're getting close to the tax deadline. Everybody's ready to file their income taxes if they haven't already, but you're about much more than just filing taxes, right?
But we are. The office is in full swing right now. They're working while we're over here. But we are really looking at for people is that filing the taxes is at the end of the process. So what we like to do is do tax planning with both individuals and businesses. So there's no tax surprise when it comes to filing their taxes. And they have the strategies that they need to be as efficient as possible with their tax return so they can keep the most money in their pockets.
So Stephen, I'm assuming that's with doing much more than just tax returns, as it were, kind of keeps you busy all throughout the year.
It does. We service our business clients all year long, and unfortunately there are always those people that did not hit the tax deadline and need some help throughout the year. We're always glad to be there to help them. But really we try and be engaged with our clients, giving them proactive advice throughout the year, reviewing their numbers as each quarter passes so that they can be making the best choices for their business. Because it's not about just making your tax bill smaller, it's about making the best of your business, making the most profit that you can.
How often do you typically meet with the average client? Is it a monthly thing? Is it how often do those things take place? And are you constantly adjusting plans for your clients?
We do adjust a lot. So an individual that we do for. We'll see them at tax time, and then they have 1 hour of consultation throughout the year, so if something in life changes, they can come in and sit down with that too. But for the business client, they need much more contact and support than that. So I may meet with them on a quarterly basis to see how their overall numbers are going, but they're meeting with Angela, our accounting manager, on a monthly basis, or one of the accounting staff, just as they're doing that day-to-day business work of keeping the financials in their business. Business owners aren't great at that part. They're good at running their business. And so they need that support from a group like us to do the numbers part so they can just keep making money.
So for an individual or for a business who's looking to use your services, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you and to sort of get the ball rolling and get you in their corner?
Yeah, so the best way to reach out to us is just either calling the office or going onto our website, saunderstax.com. We start off with having a consultation meeting, a discovery meeting with business owners, just to see what they have, what we would be able to do for them, and give them an idea of where it would go. But if you're just simply needing to get your tax return done, and especially at this time of the year, just stop on by the office and drop it off with us.
This is Bev, Angela, and Stephen with Saunders Tax and Accounting. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Donna Jean from ServPro. Donna Jean, good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about ServPro. It's a name well known in the community, but give us a little bit of background.
So what we do at ServPro is we make it like it never even happens. We pretty much clean up after fire, flood, mold, biohazard, sewage, vandalism. Pretty much I say if it can be cleaned, we can clean it. But we started normal everyday carpet cleaning as well. We are a complete turnkey facility, so if you do have damages that require rebuild or reconstruction services, we can do that for you. And then we also do have a whole reconstruction repair division just separately. So if you want to remodel your kitchen or your bathroom, we can do that. So that's the good thing about ServPro. We can make it like it never even happened, or we can make it like it did happen because you wanted it to happen. So that's how it is.
One of the things that's striking about your business, and so much of the home show here is about building or remodeling and so forth. But you're sort of rebuilding, restoring something that's been damaged in a catastrophic event. It has to be tough to sort of deal with folks who are going through that as well.
It is very tough, and we understand that usually when we're meeting people, we're meeting them at a point in time in their life where they're most devastated or they're at the lowest of lows because they pretty much lost everything that they've owned. And we are there to help them and walk them through it. And one of the things we do is, our philosophy is when we walk in the door, it's not like what work we're going to do. Our first thing is how can we help? And we try to figure out how can we help these people to give them back to normalcy? How can we make their home the way it was? And how can we preserve their contents? Because a lot of the things that we do is we can save. And most of the insurance companies ask us to attempt to save before we say it's total loss. And sometimes we save things for people that cannot be 100% restored, but it's sentimental. So they're like, can you please save that for me? Or can you, attempt it? So that's what we try to do.
With ServPro being, as you sort of said it before, a pillar of the community, really been part of the community for a long time, and customers know it that way. But you're very familiar with a lot of the people who are here today, the contractors, the people who are doing the rebuild, because you work with them as well.
Yes, we work hand in hand with a lot of the local vendors, a lot of local contractors. Accidents happen. Sometimes people could be running a screw through a backsplash or a countertop, and they've hit that water line, and they need that water cleaned up immediately. So they'll call us, and then we, of course, make accidents every once in a while, so we may call them and say, hey, we need your assistance with this. So it is a very close-knit community. It's a great industry to get involved in, and the great thing is we've had so many people come up and say, we've used you, and then they tell us their stories, and so that's always good to hear the stories after the fact.
So if someone's interested in your carpet cleaning services or God forbid, something worse, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you, to get the process started of getting you on board and having you help out?
The best way is actually to call our local franchise. We're right here on 40. We have a local number. It's 301 797-0677. Our office phones ring 24/7, and they can be transferred to an emergency representative, or they can leave a message and stuff like that.
Donna Jean with ServPro. Donna Jean, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here with Alex from Window Depot. Alex, good to have you with us. Tell us a little bit about your business, where you're located, and what kind of services that you offer.
Yeah, so we're located here in Hagerstown. We've been in business for 21 years. We're located at 1075 Sherman Avenue, Unit E. Yeah, so the main services that we offer are windows and doors, but we also do siding, roofing, gutters, and decks. So pretty much everything on the exterior, we do it.
Tell us a little bit about the windows and sort of, maybe the types of windows that you do, or do you do a lot of replacement type stuff, and do you do new build as well?
Yes, let's say 80% of the windows that we do are replacement windows, and like 20% of the windows we do are new construction, but we do it all, so it's not a problem for us.
And how about the siding? I know siding's come a long way, a lot of different options, a lot of different things. Tell us a little bit about the siding options that you guys provide.
So for siding, we do have a vinyl siding that is insulated, that it has a good R value, that is going to be more energy efficient. And we also do James Hardy, which is concrete siding. So for us, we'll do what you want, and we'll make you happy with our products.
And tell me about roofing too. I know there are a lot of different options now in roofing. What kind of options do you offer in roofing?
So most of the roofing that we do is shingles, but we also do metal and slate roofing, and also we do PDM and TPO.
I know that metal roofing has really grown in popularity over the last few years. Do you find that you're doing a little more of that, or are you still doing a lot more shingles?
Yeah, over the last 2 years, a lot of people has been getting a lot of metal roof, especially seamless roof. But I think everybody still likes shingles, so that's what we're mostly doing.
Tell me a little bit about the process. Say if I'm interested in new windows, new siding, or something for my home. What's the process for me to get in touch with you and to get the process started with an estimate and so forth?
So to get a free estimate from us, you can call us at 301-733-7331, or you can either visit our website at windowdepothagerstown.com to sign up for a free estimate. So the way that we work is we come to your house and we give you a free estimate on windows or any other product that you want. And let's say if you want a window estimate, we come to your house, we show you our product. If we get to earn your business, after that, what we do is we place the order. Once materials are ready, then we schedule the installation with you. And then depending on how big the job is, it's going to take 1 day or 2 days to get it completed.
All right, Alex from Window Depot. Alex, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here with John, Nikki, and Scarlett from Incredible Awnings. John, tell us a little bit about your business, where you're located, how long you've been in business, and what kind of services that you offer.
Okay, yeah, we are located in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, 472 Lincoln Way West in Chambersburg. We offer commercial and residential awnings. We do the retractable awnings as one of our more popular awnings that we've done over the years. This particular one that we have on display right now is a motorized one, where all you do is push a button and the awning retracts. We use all the top quality materials as far as Umbrella fabric, Tempo Test fabric, offer warranties on everything. We do a 10-year warranty on all the fabrics. We do 10-year warranty on the retractable awning frames, 10-year warranty on the motors as well. This type of door awning that we do right here is a traditional welded frame awning where the fabric is stretched tightly over the frame. We offer a lifetime warranty on those frames, also with a 10-year warranty on the fabric. The business started back in 1996. I've actually been with the business for 22 years. I am the current owner of the business.
Tell us a little bit about you mentioned this, the one that's above us here is a motorized, but you can also get a manual hand crank awnings as well?
Yes, you can also get them hand crank. One nice feature that we do have with this particular awning is called an adjustable pitch, which I can demonstrate real quick. So what that does is raise and lower the height of the awning. Depending on where the sun's at, you might get a little bit more shade. If it's raining, you can have it tilted to one side. All the water can run off to one side. It's kind of a nice feature to have with it.
Tell us about as far as like energy efficiency and sort of keeping you cool when you're outside. These do a pretty good job of that as well, right?
Yes, they do say it knocks about 20 degrees off the temperature. It does create a nice outdoor living space for you. Keep the sun off of you. They are very energy efficient as far as putting them over your windows, over your doors to keep the sunlight out. One nice thing that people do like about them is if you have a retractable awning, you have it out in the summertime when it's hot, but when it's cold in the wintertime, you have them retracted in, so all the sunlight can still hit those doors and windows and heat up the house a little bit.
Are there particular, can you work with just about any sort of back porch, deck, anything that's, different shapes, anything you can work with those?
Yeah, we pretty much do them on any type of house. You can do them on vinyl siding, brick, wood, doesn't matter the house. We can do a roof mount. So any application we can probably pretty much make work.
And you did mention one feature before we went on here. We were talking about wind.
Oh, yeah.
And so tell us about that. There's a neat feature on these.
Yes, so we have a wireless wind sensor that we can attach to the front of the awning. So if it gets windy and you accidentally leave the awning out, the awning bounces up and down too much, it'll automatically retract for you.
So if I'm interested in getting an awning, what's the process to get in touch with you, get an estimate, get you to come out and start the work?
We do have a website that has information on it. It's theincredibleawningsco.us. You can go on there, fill out a little application for me to come out and give you a quote. You can also call us. My phone number is 717-377-3097. If you call, we come out, measure everything up for you, bring out a picture book, bring out the fabric book, let you go over all the options that would work best for your home, and give you the quote.
That's John, Scarlett, Nikki from Incredible Awnings. John, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Rentals Unlimited proudly sponsors the Home Show Showcase. Whether it's a home improvement, residential, commercial, or industrial project, give our experienced personnel a call or stop by one of our 5 locations. We strive to provide friendly and knowledgeable service you can depend on the first time and every time. Rentals Unlimited. We rent solutions. 1458 South Potomac Street in Hagerstown and online at rentalsunlimited.com.
Hey, we're here with John from CNB Bank, kind of on our talk show set, it looks like a little bit here. John, good to have you back with us. Give us a little bit of background on CNB Bank for those who don't know about the bank.
Well, CNB Bank is a community bank that's headquartered out of Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, and a second headquarters in Spring Mills, West Virginia, just across the line. But we have 4 branches here in Washington County. We have 3 in Hagerstown and 1 in Hancock. And CNB Bank has been a bank since over 90 years now. And we pride ourselves in being just what I said, a community bank. So we pretty much develop products and services that are real germane to Washington County, Berkeley County, West Virginia, Morgan County, West Virginia, the little surrounding area right here. That's where our focus is.
With so many people here for the home show today looking at all the possible things they can do around their home, you got to come to you too to help them make those projects happen, right?
Oh, absolutely. And one of our big products is our construction loans. What I'm going to do is turn it over here to Sammy and let her talk about the process and how construction loans work. Sammy Malott.
Thank you, John. I appreciate it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our construction to permanent loans and our renovation loans. We do give you a 12-month interest-only period during your construction or renovation. We're very familiar with all of the contractors and builders here at this show today. We have a wonderful product we hold in-house in our portfolio, so you'd be dealing directly with your bank. It's not sold. We take pride in a quick and efficient draw process, getting your draws out within 24 to 48 hours. And again, just really look to customize a solution for you and your building and renovation needs.
Yeah, construction loans have become a very important part of our portfolio and very important to the community. As you probably read, there's a certain lack of inventory of houses, so people are having some trouble, finding houses that they like that are existing resales. So one of the alternatives, of course, is to find a lot, buy a lot, and then get a builder to build your custom home. So that's what we specialize in at C&B in our construction process. But we also have products for different specialties, and we offer special programs for certain professional classes and so forth. And I think one thing we have that's pretty unique, and I'm hoping some folks listen and try and take advantage of this, because we feel very strongly about our first responders, police officers, firefighters, healthcare professionals, teachers, that type of thing. So what I'm going to do is pass it over to Jake Menard, and that last name's not an accident. That's my son. He's in learning the business now, and he'll talk to you a little bit about Community Heroes and how it works and who we really target for that product.
Well, thanks, Dad. So, as my dad mentioned, C&B Bank is a community bank, and with us, local does matter. So with our Community Heroes program, we are targeting active and retired first responders, educators, people in our public healthcare profession. Those are the folks who those are the folks that we tie into this loan program. And as Sammy mentioned, with our construction loans, it is an in-house portfolio. You're dealing directly with us, and with that, there are competitive loan-to-value offers with down payment and some things that a secondary market does not offer. So, yeah, again, if that applies, we'd love to sit down and talk with us and see if it is a good loan program for you.
Yeah, what Jacob's talking about as far as loan down payment programs, if these professionals qualify, we will lend them up to 100% of the money to purchase a house with no private mortgage insurance. And that saves them a lot of money, and that helps a lot of especially our young professionals, get into their first house. So that's very important for us. And I know we spend a lot of time talking about construction loans, Community Heroes programs. Of course, we do the whole array of mortgage products. But not only mortgage products, as we said, C&B is a community bank. We have great retail offices. We have great retail programs, CDs. We have a wealth management department that can help you with your retirement plans. So we are everything a big bank is, except we're local. And as Jacob said, local matters. We like dealing with our local folks, and we think we can do a nice job for the citizens of this surrounding area, being a local bank and understanding the local area.
So for those folks who are interested in finding out about the financing options, financing solutions for their projects, for their mortgage, so forth, best for them to call ahead, or can they just stop into one of the branches and speak to somebody there?
Well, we have 9 branch locations, so there won't necessarily always be a mortgage lender in the branch when you come in, but there could be, and if not, we're all available by phone immediately. However, we do have what we call a solution center that they can call directly, and that's phone number is 304-258-1520. That's 304-258-1520, and that's staffed with our banking professionals who can understand what you're looking for, direct you to the right person, and actually call Sammy or Jacob or any of our other lenders and say, I have someone on the line who'd like to discuss mortgage products, transfer them right over so they can get immediate service.
All right, that's John, Sammy, and Jake from CNB Bank. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm here with Joseph Israel and Michelle from Satella Power. Joseph Israel, tell us a little bit about your business, where you're located, what kind of services you provide.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for the opportunity. My name again is Joseph Israel. We're located here in Hagerstown. We based online, we sell online, but we located in Hagerstown, and the type of services we provide are smart lock system. So door lock, camera, smart security. That's what we provide.
I imagine this is a growing business, and I'm assuming that business has been picking up for you a lot here recently.
Yeah, it's a little steady, but we're getting there.
Yeah,
we're getting there.
How did you get into this business? How long have you been in this business?
Oh my! Since 2001, I'm a IT geek, and I love to solve issues. And I've been in different businesses doing those type of different activities. When I ended up saying, "Hey, I'm gonna now build a bridge," and then provide a better solution. So that's how I ended up doing this. So it's been now for 3 years.
How many different options? I mean, the kind of the days of a key and a doorknob seem to be going away very quickly. But so how many different options? I'm looking around at just the options here in your booth. But how many different options are there when it comes to home security?
Well, we have over here about 15 different options. And when it comes to home security, what we think about is more about making sure that the person who utilizes it is safe, okay? And then it makes it easy also. So both safe, easy, and most of the time we try to avoid to make it complicated by adding a feature like a fingerprint and palm print, where you don't have to touch the thing, you just put your palm, face recognitions, to make it really easy and comfortable for the people, yeah.
Are you only in the business of selling? Do you do any kind of installation? Do you have folks who do installation for you?
Yes, we handle the installations. We do have folks whenever it's needed, and yes, we offer some discount whenever people right now, whosoever is listening right now and watching, we're offering a discount. So remember, when you call in and then you make an order, remember to just say NTATM.
Okay, so I'm interested in your services. I want to get an estimate. And what's the best way for me to get in touch with you? What does that process involve?
Well, we're really quick to answer. So all you got to do is to send an email to power, P-O-W-E-R, power at Satella Power, S-A-T-E-L-L-A, power.com. Or you can give us a call at 240-422-8597. And then we're pretty quick. We can come in person, look into the estimate, see what you have, and then give you an estimate, or do it on Zoom by video. We're pretty quick and flexible.
Joseph Israel, Michelle, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here with Elaine and Josh from Blaine Window Hardware. Elaine, tell us a little bit about the business, where you're located, and what kind of services you provide.
All right. Well, we've been in business since 1954, and in Hagerstown, majority of that time, we're actually located off McDade Road, and we have a walk-in store that local homeowners, businesses can come in. We provide replacement hardware and screen and glass repair as well. A local misconception is that we sell windows. We actually want to help repair your windows, and so that's who to come to when you need those broken parts or pieces, to come see us.
So Josh, what are a few examples of those parts that Blaine offers to repair windows and patio doors?
Yeah, so we have window balances, we have operators, sash locks, sweep latches, we have patio door locking hardware and roller assemblies of all kinds of different sorts for patio doors and screens.
You mentioned balances for a window. Talk a little bit more about those. What are those and how do they work?
Yeah, so every window has a balance in it. It's actually the springs that go on the side of them. You usually don't see them, but there's everything from tube balances, channel balances, or we even have constant force balances.
Okay, so I live in an old house. I have old windows in there. Let's say I have a broken part for my window. I don't know anything about it. How do I get in touch with you to get your help on this?
So we have a research department that's always available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can call into our phone number. It's 301-797-6500. You can email us 24/7 at parts@blainewindow.com, or you can text us and send us pictures at 301-800-5368.
Okay, that's Josh and Elaine from Blaine Window Hardware. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Damon with Camp Esri. Damon, give us a little bit of background on Camp Esri, what it is. You've been around a lot longer than I realized.
Sure. So Camp Esri is a wilderness adventure program for at-risk children. So we actually started our very first camps that we did were right here in Washington County and Frederick County, which go all the way back to 1997. So when we first started working with at-risk kids and the at-risk community, it was all based here, really, Washington County, Frederick County, Franklin County, Berkeley County, so right here in the tri-state. Now we actually bring in kids from all around the country. Camp Esri is primarily a wilderness adventure camp for at-risk children. So we're working with kids that are coming out of gang violence. We're working with kids that have coming out of trafficking situations, similar trauma, kids coming from very impoverished areas, a lot of situations where a child has lost a parent to overdose, lost a parent to incarceration, sometimes both.
I know you're here to kind of raise awareness, but you're also all volunteers, correct?
Yeah, so one of the things that are unique, and anybody's ever worked with nonprofits, and I've worked with a lot of them, but one of the things I always like to point out to people and share is two things. One, Camp Esri is 100% free to the kids and the families that participate. So when people are referred to us or children are referred to us, it never costs those kids, it never costs those families. We raise the money by doing things like this to let people know that again, these kids can come for free. And one of the reasons we're able to do that, I think, so successfully is, again, a nonprofit that's been running for almost 30 years. We have no paid staff. So we are 100% volunteer based. Even today, I was telling you, we had Sheriff Brian Albert was here earlier, a lot of law enforcement, a lot of teachers, a lot of pastors, a lot of people that just have a heart for kids. They come, they give up their time, their energy, and they just work with us. So we are 100% staffed by volunteers.
I know one of the things about nonprofits and one of the things that makes nonprofits successful is the connections that they make with the community, and you obviously have a lot of those here.
Yeah, it really is. And even as I walk around, we actually had a company that not only sponsored our table here for us, but once a year we even do a program here in Washington County called the Top 100 Business Campaign. And even as I walked around, I probably saw 10 to 15 different businesses here that participate. They sponsor at least one kid every year. And again, that helps us out a lot. So we, it's great to be involved in a community like that. And everybody knows what we do. They know the kids that we work with. And, especially here in Washington County, we get a lot of support from a lot of good businesses. So.
Tell us about the camp itself and the outings and what those are like for the kids.
So what we do is we work with kids between the ages of 8 and 17. We do 2-year increments. So our camps are based for, obviously what you would do with a group of 8 and 9-year-olds is different than what I would do with a group of 16 and 17-year-olds. So we do small groups of 8 to 10 kids at a time, and we do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We do boys and girls, and then what they do is they come up, depending on if it's their first camp or a follow-up camp. Our camps are anywhere between 3 days. Typically for the smaller kids, we introduce them to the camp, and then we'll do a follow-up camp where we have them come up later for a week. But they're anywhere between 3 days and up to 10 days. And our camps are just full of adventure. We have obviously all the normal stuff you would do outside, you know, fishing and hiking and exploring, but we have paintball, we have 3D archery, we have a 22 sniper challenge course, we have an interactive creation trail where they're hands-on, they're learning about nature, they're learning about bears and wildlife and things like that. We've got ATVs, we've got the biggest Nerf battlefield you've ever seen with smoke grenades and paint grenades, and we just make it an adventure. Kids are learning a lot. There's some hands-on things, maple tapping stations, again, a lot of creation information, a lot of learning, a lot of hands-on exposure just to wildlife, you know, so.
Tell us how a kid can get involved in this. I know it's a lot about referrals, or all about referrals, really. How does someone go about referring a child to your program?
That's a great question. So a lot, I would say about, at this point, probably about 80% of the kids that come are referred to us through local law enforcement, local schools, local teachers. A lot of churches get involved in what we're doing. They see what we're doing. A number of years ago, during COVID, we were so overrun. I was actually having a really hard time keeping track. Some were coming on my phone, some were coming on emails, some people were just calling other people. So what we did is we actually put a place right on the website that anyone can go and refer a kid. And we were talking about this briefly. You know, there's a lot of agencies locally that have no problem giving out trifolds and information. We're unapologetically faith-based, but if you happen to work for an organization that has a problem with the name of Jesus, you can refer a kid too, because all you have to do is go on the website. You can actually do it anonymously. So if you go to campesri.org, you can do that. And right next to that refer a kid, we also have something if someone's interested in volunteering. So if somebody wants to volunteer, you have a church group or a group that wants to get involved, a school group of kids that want to come up and help with some camps, all you got to do is go right there at campesri.org. You can refer a kid. You can do it anonymously. You can give us your contact information, or you can volunteer to work, you know, so.
Okay, this is Damon with Camp Esri. Damon, thank you very much.
Man, thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity. God bless you guys.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for the Home Show Showcase for this year. We hope we've given you a good sampling of the businesses that were on hand for the 40th Annual Home Builders Association of Washington County Home Show this weekend at Hagerstown Community College. It's always fun to come out here and walk up and down the aisles and see the vendors and what they have to offer, and also learn a little bit about the businesses that you may not have realized were right here in the tri-state area. So for Antine and Broadband, I'm Mark Keller. We hope to see you out here at Hagerstown Community College for the Home Show next year.